Paragon new hero Wukong has been leaked. His DATAMINED abilities, are we going to talk about them today?
Yeah.
Me and Mooney.
You're gonna have two.
Yes, we are, mates. These abilities sound bloody insane, and I can't wait to talk about it. So let's get into it as quick as possible. Welcome, mates. I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon once again, playing as Feng Mao in the gameplay in the background. It should be pretty hectic gameplay as we reach the late game stages of the game, but that doesn't matter because obviously the main topics are the topics that we discussed at the very start of this video, being the new hero Wukong and its abilities that have been datamined. We're going to talk about them in detail and go through each part of the datamined files on that character, because this character was pretty much showcased not long ago at a Chinese event for Epic Games and the Paragon team. They showcased some of the characters or some of the things they're working on over there, and we had a monkey character which pretty much represents the Wukong character as well. So we thought it was Wukong. I'm guaranteeing that is Wukong still, or there could be a possibility that what was showcased there are skins that fall into the tier 3 or tier 4 section in the future, but I feel like they aren't, because obviously we have datamined files about a Wukong character that has some very interesting abilities. I'm guessing that is that character that we see there. The image should be on your screen at some point of this video. Hopefully shows the character Wukong, because he looks glorious and I can't wait to play a character like that. If you want to watch that full video when we talk about those new heroes that we showcased there, the link to that video will be in the description below, so click on that to see all the juicy stuff that was there. Also, on the Paragon Community Corner episode 4, they mentioned something about a new hero. That segment will be showcased right now.
Cool stuff, like the hero that's coming out after Revenant is going to have another first, right? And you know the one.
Yeah.
Me and
Mooney.
You're going to have two first. It's going to have two first. So
Pretty much it starts off with KL Smith asking the question of any of the heroes with first abilities or first mechanics, like Richter with his silence, Revenant entering the Netherrealm being a first of its kind. Will those type of mechanics be applied to new heroes in the future? And while Cameron was talking about that and answering that question, it pretty much went to a completely different topic, which was about the new hero, and talking about how the new hero has two abilities that are first abilities or first mechanics of its kind within Paragon. And that is pretty cool, and there's a couple of heroes that do fit into that category of having two first. And the hero that we're going to talk about within this video, Wukong, does fit that category, followed up by two other heroes that we've talked about in the past, being Ghost and also FaZe. There will be a link to their videos in the description below. Individually, we will talk about those heroes and all the datamined information, and you can see how their abilities have a first type of mechanic within the game. We have never seen those mechanics within Paragon yet, so you could expect those heroes to be the ones coming out very soon, being FaZe, Wukong, and even Ghost. One of those heroes will be chosen as the next new hero right after Revenant. But let's get back to Wukong, especially because of the interesting mechanics that Wukong has in every MOBA. Pretty much they keep it simple and true to the story of Wukong, so that's really great to see, and I can't wait to see how it is in Paragon. So we're going to explain his datamined abilities right now. In the very old datamined information about this character, it only said there was a dash ability. Every MOBA game that has Wukong in it has a dash ability, and this is really good for engaging and disengaging from a fight, dashing to your opponents or dashing to a minion. Obviously we're going in more detail with the other datamined information. Now we're going to go to the new datamined information that was showcased and presented in version 39 patch that was pretty much leaked from there. So they pretty much someone datamined it and they got all the information from there. It's a lot of information, and it's all over the place as well. Hopefully the information is popping up on screen as we talk about it. Wukong buff active, so he has some type of buff within his kit. Wukong dash projectile, that's really interesting. Wukong double jump cloud burst, Wukong double jump footstep, Wukong double jump slam, Wukong double jump slam impact FX, Wukong double jump trails. So it looks like he has a double jump mechanic. Maybe that's a double dash mechanic with a certain buff during that dash, or maybe once you dash, you get a buff and then you're able to hit someone, then once you dash again, you get that certain attack damage buff and you're able to hit someone again and pretty much escape fights. That would be interesting. I like that. That's a possibility. Let's keep going on. Wukong level starts. Wukong poke evasive trails. Wukong poke impact empowered. Wukong poke impact evasive. Wukong poke impact ground. Wukong poke impact normal. Wukong poke staff extended. So it seems like one of the abilities for Wukong is called poke, and he does gain some interesting mechanics, which is empowering his poke. Maybe that's another way for his buff to be activated, so he's able to do more damage, followed up by impact ground, which sounds like some type of AoE effect, aerial effect, so that's really interesting. And then his staff extends, so I'm guessing this poke ability is a legit poke ability. So pretty much your staff extends, it hits a certain location, then it applies some type of AoE damage in that area, followed up by your poke pretty much giving you a chance to do empowered basic attack of some sort. Then we keep moving on. Primary impact, primary trail. So obviously his primary will be something to do with his staff, and obviously him using his staff to hit his opponents in a melee range, most likely. That's how it usually is in every MOBA. Wukong special creep. I don't know what that is. Maybe he gives a bonus to creeps and helps the creeps pretty much siege or something like that. I don't know. Wukong toggle form evasive. Wukong toggle form farm. Wukong toggle form offense. I'm not too sure about that. I'm gonna be honest. Not too sure. Sounds interesting because it has some very interesting mechanics on it. Evasive, farm, and offensive. But I don't really know what that is yet. Mates, I know it's getting kind of annoying me reading the abilities of this character, and pretty much it sounds repetitive because obviously I want to talk about the ability, then go into the forms of that ability, but it's going to help with understanding this character's kit before it's released. So let's move on to the next one. That is Wukong's ultimate. Clone begin fade, ultimate clone despawn, ultimate clone spawn. Okay, so he does have a clone ability, which is in form of his ultimate, which is really interesting. Because usually in other games, they don't usually use the clone mechanic as the ultimate. This will be one of the interesting mechanics for Paragon experience when playing Wukong. He has a dash ability, he has poke, he has an ultimate which can activate a clone of some sort. I'm guessing that's another way for him to be evasive and also for him to pretty much confuse and manipulate his enemies while using that ability. I don't know if he can control that clone yet, but we're going to keep on reading on and see what it's about. Wukong double jump airwalk. Wukong double jump is airwalking. Wukong gaze creep bonus, Wukong gaze creep track. There is also a dev comment connected to these abilities saying that buff added to creeps that will grant Wukong a bonus of some sort. We don't know what that bonus is, but then the next part when the creep tracked, it's pretty much tracking all the minions that have been tracked by that ability once it's actually toggled or activated that ability. So that's very intriguing that he has a buff mechanic like that that is corresponding with minions. Then it also comes back to him in some type of way to give him a bonus. I like that. Pretty much how Narbash can use his movement speed ability to provide movement speed to his minions or his friendly creeps. The exact same thing there. But obviously, Wukong's going to get some type of bonus out of it while giving buff to his minions. Also, makes you see Epic Games of the Paragon team putting a lot of thought into this guy's kit to make it perfect. So there's a lot of abilities that are here and there, and some of them maybe be confirmed, or pretty much will be in the end game stages or final game stages of this hero release. But for now, they're all scattered everywhere as they keep on testing it before the hero release is actually happening. But we're going to talk about it either way. Wukong balance ability primary air walking duration, ability primary air cooldown, ability primary force, ability primary stone arc, ability primary stone base power, ability primary stone slow duration, ability primary stone slow magnitude. So now he has a slow mechanic going on right there. That's interesting. That has some type of cooldown, and he's able to force it or activate it, I'm guessing some type of way to apply that slow duration and magnitude towards a certain enemy unit. Let's keep moving on. Balancing ability secondary air gravity modifier, ability secondary gold bonus chance, ability secondary gold bonus magnitude, ability secondary stone cleaving rate. So it seems like he has a cleave ability, like pretty much how Grux can cleave with one of his abilities. Exact same thing here, followed up by this bounty bonus of being gold. So I'm guessing that's going to be XP or CP, like how Revenant goes into the Nether Realm and claims his kill. He gets a massive reward or bonus through CP. So we can expect the same thing here, but I'm guessing this has a stacking mechanic towards it because of the chance and the magnitude that you can most likely build up of this gold bonus. I'm guessing that will fall into the XP or even the CP reward system. Once you've gained a kill, to pretty much receive those rewards. Wukong balance ability alternate air damage mod, alternate range, alternate stone damage mod. That's seeming like some type of buff, I'm guessing, that has a range component to his alternate ability. Wukong balance ultimate clone attack count, ability ultimate clone attack damage percent, ability ultimate clone lifetime. So this clone can span for a certain lifetime and do some damage as well. So that's going to be really interesting. I don't know if it's going to be like a AI type of clone, or maybe a clone that stands still, and then once it's close to some enemy units, it'll start attacking them, or once attacked, it does damage towards those targets, I don't know. But it does remind me of other games or MOBAs they've used Wukong that usually have a clone mechanic. It's pretty much the exact same thing there. Wukong balance damage bonus ability primary, distance ability primary, duration ability secondary, okay? Slow ability secondary, damage ability alternate, shield ability alternate, shield boost ability alternate, shield duration ability alternate, shield ability ultimate. Okay, so he has a shielding ability of some sort which can activate on his clone and be used on his other abilities as well to extend that period of his shield in some type of way. And the data miner has like some type of checklist talking about everything about the Monkey King from the Chinese mythology, saying expandable staff check, airwalking check, clones check. And obviously that's what they're going to do with every game. They pretty much utilizes the idea of the character Wukong or the hero Wukong within their MOBA experience. They're pretty much going to have the exact same type of thing. And also, if you go back to the Paragon Community Corner video when they talk about 2 firsts of being within the new hero that will be released after Revenant, Wukong does fit that profile because his ability of having a clone mechanic is interesting, and how he can use that clone to his advantage is also another interesting mechanic on its own, depending on how it works, followed by his buff mechanic, how it works towards minions and then comes back towards him to receive a bonus. And mates, I'm just super excited to play this hero because of his clone mechanic. Not many heroes, or any heroes within Paragon, have a clone mechanic yet, and I'm hoping he does come out right after Revenant, because it'll be really fun to play this character. At the end of the day, Wukong has some very interesting mechanics that will be brought into Paragon that provide a evasive technique to the character, manipulation, and very high outplay potential, which is really great to see on a hero that will be coming to Paragon very soon. Also, to quickly mention that these abilities are data mine abilities and leaked abilities. Some of these abilities will be in the final outcome of the hero. Some of these abilities will just pretty much be trash and never be seen again, or be used for a further hero in the distant future, or new hero in the distant future. Either way, mates, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you excited for this hero? Because I am truly excited for this hero, and I can't wait to play it. And do you like the abilities on the hero? Tell me which ability is your favorite in the comment section down below. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show us by smashing that bloody like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. If you want to see more Paragon gaming content and gaming content in general on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And that is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. We're back very soon. Hang on to your hats, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. The mates are terrified when I play Clary. I can't wait to hold a character that has a clone mechanic in his kit, because it's truly going to be horrifying when I just come out of nowhere, clone mechanic, then just whack you to death with my stuff, mates. It's going to be insane.